This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Sophomore point guard Tyler Ulis announcing Wednesday his intention to leave Kentucky, hire an agent, and enter his name into the NBA draft. Ulis enjoyed quite the season in 2016 with the Cats, setting a new single-season assist record, earning Conference Player and Defensive Player of the Year awards, and becoming the 21st consensus first-team All-American in program history. But he says it was the fans that made his decision to turn pro a difficult one.
I feel like the fans like me a lot more because I'm smaller, but I'm happy for that. But the fans, like I said, were great to me. They love me, I love them as well, which also made it a lot harder decision to leave, Kentucky.
Former Kentucky Wildcat Kyle Wiltjer is back in the Bluegrass and was in Hazard Wednesday as part of his autograph tour. Wiltjer was a freshman on Kentucky's 2012 national championship team and transferred to Gonzaga after the 2013 season. He says he did not initially plan to go on an autograph tour, but adds it's been nice to meet UK fans even after leaving the state for the West Coast.
It's been amazing. Just the trip started where I was going to come visit my friends, and some guys said, you should come tour around the places you haven't been, and I haven't been to cities like this, and it's really cool to see the reception and people who remember me like it was yesterday. It's really cool to kind of relive that championship experience because that's something in my life I'll never forget.
Eastern Kentucky native and Morehead State assistant coach Preston Spradlin receiving some pretty high praise from the National Basketball Coaches Association. Spradlin was named to the NABC Under Armour 30 Under 30 team, which recognizes college basketball coaches who are under the age of 30. Spradlin is a graduate of Betsy Lane High School and played collegiately at Alice Lloyd College, and prior to working with the Eagles, spent 5 seasons at Kentucky as a graduate assistant and assistant director of operations. A rainy evening across the coverage area, but 2 14th region softball teams able to squeeze in a game before the rain came through. Wolfe County, the Lady Wolves traveling to Heineman to face off with the Knott Central Lady Patriots. Top of the first, rain coming down already, but Shelby Jesse shoots one up the middle to center. That scores Kendra Willoughby, and the Lady Wolves 2 batters in, already up a run. Same inning, Wolfe County not done. Lydia McIntosh grounds out to first, but another run comes in, a 5-run first inning for the visiting Lady Wolves. Top 4 now. Lady Wolves up 6-1, and that lead would increase off Shelby Jesse's bloop to shallow right. The Lady Patriot defense can't handle it. It's an inside the Parker for Jesse. Wolfe County gets the 14-4 win in 5 innings. Opening night in Cincinnati, Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phils waste no time getting on the board. Maikel Franco takes Brandon Finnegan deep to right field for a 2-run home run. Quickly 2-0 Philadelphia. Reds get one of those runs back in the bottom half of the first. A solo shot to left. Cincinnati makes it a 2-1 game off the bat of Eugenio Suarez. Same score with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 9th and 1 out. Scott Schebler sends one back into left center field off the wall for a walk-off 2-run single, and the Reds come from behind in their first 2 games of the season. They take game 2 3-2 over the Philadelphia Phillies. Back with more news after this.